White's Mill has been a working historic landmark in Washington County, Virginia for 200 years. But after a long time of service, the mill wheel is stopping. On tonight's Region Focus, News Center 5's Greg Wallace tells us why the doors are closing.
Last year, Darrell Rame was hard at work on his dream. With his stone burr milling machine, White's Mill was in operation. Grits, meal, and a pleasant afternoon could be had learning the old ways. Now the mill is closed. Lack of money and absentee ownership have ground him down. It may be cliche, but Darrell Rame has been put through the mill.
You know, and it hurts me because this basically, in my opinion, when we came here 3 years ago, this was a setup for failure. We were led to believe certain things, and just none of it ever came true. And we've struggled here for 3 years on our own, making do with what we could, and basically lost everything we had.
The beautiful wood and atmosphere belies the condition. Without proper care and money, Rame says the mill will collapse in 5 to 10 years.
It's settling and pulling apart at a pretty quick rate.
With it will go a piece of the county's history. Charles Count's grandfather ran the mill in the 20s, and he remembers it as being the center of the community.
That's where we voted, and everybody would meet here. This was they'd bring wagons here with corn in it, and horses with corn and wheat.
It's basically what has happened here is just due to neglect, and it needs to be stopped. It desperately needs to be stopped, and this piece of history preserved for future generations. It's not only is it a place where people can come and get their mill and stuff, their corn mill and flour and things, but it's also a place to socialize, and it's a wonderful learning tool for children, to come and experience this.
But for now, the water rolls on by, and the mill wheel is silent. For Region Focus in Washington County.